Hello, I'm Josh, and if you're new to my channel, Mr. Plumber, I'll be guiding you through your plumbing projects. So leave a comment with your video request and be sure to subscribe and show your support with a thumbs up. In this video, I'm going to give a breakdown on the parts in the back of a toilet. The top 3 toilets that were sold last year are Kohler, Mansfield, American Standard. Well, first off, in the back of this tank, you have different ways of filling up the water. So the actual name is fill valve. Fill, like the water filling up. And what happens, and this is called a ball cock if you would talk to a plumber. Arm in here that raises. When the water comes in, it fills up through this bottom part, shoots out in here, fills up some of the bowl, and it also comes out around this part here. The water level rises and it kicks off right here. Arm, ball, ball cock. They also have this style, and the water still comes out here. The hose connects here, comes over, fills up, shoots into the bowl. This part down here comes to the tank. The water level rises. This thing lifts, shuts off. Shuts off here. Same way as this, except for it's got an arm on it. Most generally, when I get there, I'll pull these out and put one of these in. They work just fine. I'm sure that someone has seen where they take this and they bend this down to get the water level to shut off because it overflows and keeps running, right? So they'll bend the arm of it. When you don't really have to do that, there's a set screw here. One actually holds the arm to keep it from moving in and back and forth any further. This one here on top, you can tighten it and it makes it come out bottom so it shuts off quicker, right? And if you want more water, you can adjust it here, unscrew it so it comes up further. You can adjust it almost all the way down to where it don't lift hardly at all. Now I'm just doing it with my finger if I had a screwdriver, but that's it, right? See, just a little ways. And if I adjust it all the way out, comes almost level. So if you go to adjust it and you have one of these, don't bend the arm on that. Use this here. And thank goodness they color coded this one and made it yellow, bright yellow down inside of all this white, so you'll know which one to adjust. On the actual, this is called a fluid master, still called a fill valve. Both of them are fill valve, ball cock, fluid master. So in this one, you adjust it with this knob here. And you can see that it'll lower this piece down, or you can twist it the other way and it'll come all the way up. So if you want more water, this comes closer to the top, and that way it takes longer for it to shut off. Glacier Bay, Kohler, Mansfield, American Standard, and Briggs, I think is what the other one was. I may be wrong on that one. Okay, so the first off, Glacier Bay, they have this down inside of there, and this arm, or this chain, hooks to the handle. So when you flush it, it picks up, lets the water out, and that's a flapper. Okay? That's that style. And it can also be on so many other ones. It can be on a Briggs. It can be on American Standard. It can be on a Crane. For the longest time, when I first started, this was the only thing that was inside of these, except for they had tanks way up on the wall, and they were gravity flushed. And you pulled a big old handle and it had a chain on it, and the water came down this big old tube into the bowl, and then it flushed out. You may still see one or two out there in the system somewhere. If someone's got an old style home that they really like to keep original, and I really like it. You know, go to an old home and you're working on stuff that is original, stuff that you can actually still take apart and repair. This stuff here, when this breaks now, I mean, we're just a throwaway society. If it breaks, you just pitch in your trash and get another one, you know? But anyway, this fits on a lot of different toilets. Now, they have actually changed them because everybody's wanting you to buy their parts. Some of them now are 3-inch instead of the 2-inch. You know, same difference. On a man's field, instead of having the chain and a flap, this in here has a lifting rod, right? It just lifts up and flush. Once it reaches a certain water level, then it comes down and closes. This here will seal on that red piece here, the gasket, and you can actually replace the gasket when it goes bad. They work the same way. Water in, water out. These are for water out. These are for your water in. There's also a American Standard, and this is like on your Champion, So this here, right, is almost the same as this. This part here lifts on a rod, and it lets a massive amount of water at one time because it's a 3-inch instead of a 2-inch opening. And you may have seen a commercial where they flush the golf balls. Standard Champion. You lift this, when this lifts up the handle on your flusher, you know, you hit the handle on it, picks this up, water in and out. I mean, right now, it's just so quick, and you use less water, and it flushes. But still, what I was getting at, it's the same thing. You still have the gasket on there that seals against the bottom, just like this one. See? Just like that. There's your seal. American Standard Champion. There's your seal. Works the same way though. That's the water out. These are the water in. And most generally, with any other toilet that you have, you've got those two options for water in. And there's ones that water fills into the back of it, and it's got a trough, and the trough tips over, and the water dumps out into and it goes into the bowl then. But these are basically your 3 types. So if you see value in this video, don't forget, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. I'll see you on the next one.